feel like no one believes me when I tell them that I'm 17. You know, like whenever I tell people, people are like, oh, hey, so how old are you? And I say, yeah, I'm 17. And they're like, really? Really? Are you sure? What do you mean, are you sure? I'm 17. Why would I forget my own fucking age? I went out earlier last month to go see a movie with a few of my friends, and a couple of people came up to me at the theater and started talking to me, and I was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you, like just making casual conversation. Then while I was there, I was talking to them, and they were like, oh, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 17. And they were like, what? Oh my god, I thought you were our age. Turns out it's like a gaggle of children, like school kids that all thought that I was their age, and I assumed that they were like my age. I'm 17. I've been out of school for years now because I dropped out in my freshman year. So if I had stayed in school, I would have graduated last month, like June 1st. I would have graduated from my senior year of high school, hopefully gone on to college. I'm not going to do that now, obviously, because I didn't graduate. I dropped out, and I'm paying for it, so that's my own problem to deal with. And I assumed that they were also like high school age, like me, like 17. And they had assumed that too. And I was so confused. And it doesn't just happen with like children that come up to me randomly. It's also like adults. They assume that I'm like a little, like a young, like a child, like a little girl. I went to a restaurant, and I think I was with my family, and I ordered a drink. I didn't know that it had alcohol in it. I was just going to get it. And I'm pretty sure the waiter came to our table. This must have been like last year, like around my birthday. He stopped us. And he was like, hey, you can't get this, sorry, but like your daughter is very young, we can't let children have access to alcohol under 18, let alone like under 13. Under 13. I'm not under 13. I don't look like I'm under 13. I don't know why people think this. Is it just because like I have an animated way of speaking? Like, is it just because I'm very expressive? Or is it because my voice is really high pitched? Or because I am like an under average height? Which, like, where I live, it's pretty normal to be short. Like most women are like quite short where I live. I don't even think they're that much taller than me. I don't get what it is. My friend, she was really nice about it. I was like, hey, why do you think people keep assuming that I'm so much younger than I am? And she was like, oh, it's just you have like a glow to you. You have like a youthful spirit, and you have a light in your eyes. Which, like, okay, whatever you think. I don't. I'm so tired of people treating me like I was born 2 days ago. I know I'm not an adult, but I'm 2 months away from being 18, which, really begs the question for me, am I going to be perceived as, like, a little kid by everyone around me when I'm 18 years old? I feel like I'm gonna get carded like all the fucking time when, where I live, the legal drinking age is 18. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do a bunch of things that I want to do. My ear is ringing. I get tinnitus from time to time. I think it comes with the sickness. Tinnitus, heart palpitations, prolonged vomiting like every single day. Sometimes like just constantly, like for hours a day. What was I talking about? Everyone thinks I'm a child. I'm I'm going to be a legal adult by all definitions in 2 months. And nobody treats me like it just because of my appearance or my manner of speech. And it's weird because when I was younger, I remember everyone would tell me, "Oh, you're so mature for your age. You act like you're so much older than you are. You're wise beyond your years." Now I'm turning 18. I'm going on to adulthood, and people treat me like I'm 3 years old. People talk to me in public, and I think because they assume I'm so much younger, they treat me with like little kid gloves, and they treat me like I'm just like so young and helpless. Like, I'm turning 18. I could get a job if I wanted to. I could get a driver's license if I wanted to. Like, there are a bunch of things that I'm going to be able to do in 2 months. And I feel like no one treats me that way because they all assume I'm 10. I think it might also just be a generational thing. Like, my godfather, he's like 50 or something, like in his 50s. But we met like early this year, and I talked to him for a little bit. I think I was talking to him about this, and he was like, "Oh, he was telling me about like his time in military school." And he was like, "Oh, do you want to see a picture of me when I was your age, when I was 17?" And I'm like, "Sure, show me." He pulls out a picture from his wallet, and it's of this. He looks like he looks like 30 in it. He looks 30 years old. He's like a set jawline. His face is huge. He has like elongated cheekbones. Like, he looks like 30. He looks like he's been working in a coal mine for years. I look at him and I'm like, "Oh, is this like from college or something? You know, like late college, like your senior year of college?" "No." He says, like, no, this is me when I was your age. This is me when I was 17. I was like, "Oh, wow, that's so like," I have like a lot of different theories. I feel like maybe I'm lucky because I get to eat like organic, non-GMO food that doesn't have hormones in it. And so because I don't have that stuff, I'm growing at a slower rate, which leads my appearance to look so much younger than I feel like I actually am. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the clothes that I wear or the way that I walk, or I don't know what it is. Maybe my friend is right and I just have like a youthful glow. I don't know what it is. I guess it's nice to look really young now. I don't know. I just kind of wish people took me more seriously.